welcome to Tea Party. So today we have Kesiah Ide and we're going to talk a little bit about her journey in art so far and what she's thinking about for the future as well. So
Thank you for having me, and thank you for the amazing cake.
Yes, so I've made you a cake based off of some of the little motifs and styles that you use in your art, because I really enjoy the pin badges that you make. I don't know what you make them out of.
It's polymer clay.
Yeah, they're so sweet but really hard to pipe. But yeah, I love those, and I just love all of the colour and the sort of cute cartoon styles that you use in your art, especially in all of the models that you make. So what got you into sculpture? Because I know at university you did graphic design, but a lot of the time when you're selling at makers markets and things, you tend to make handmade things.
I got into it from, I think when I was in around like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I got into it because I really wanted like the cute earrings and clairs, but I was a kid and I had no money. So I was like, you know what, maybe I could make these. And then I got some Fimo for my birthday, and I was really bad at making things at first. And they looked really rubbish, but I would wear them proudly as like earrings and like little charms and things like that. And then I think as I got older, I just found comfort in still making those kind of things and then sharing them with other people and like starting to sell them as well.
Yeah, lovely. Would you like some tea?
I would.
Okay. I feel like this is very matching your outfit today.
I know. Yeah, even the blue on the teacup as well. Thank you.
Okay. I'm nervous, but shall we cut the cake?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God. You're also quite a baker, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm not as good at baking as you, but I do still love like making yummy treats and trying to make them look cute. This looks so good.
Are you ever inspired by like desserts or things or anything for making your art? Because I mean, there's like a really cute like banana split like small like model that you've made.
Yeah, I definitely get inspired a lot by food. I think food is just something you can make cute so easily.
Yeah.
And I think there's so much fun like texture and elements to food that translate really well to clay, like kind of things like gummies with like the sugar on the outside goes really well with glitter. Yeah. Things like drinks that you can like get transparency on. Yeah. I think food is really fun to make. And also I feel like it's such a cute... Oh my gosh, wow, the colours look so good.
I think I'll do a top half and a bottom half. So you can have that one.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I definitely like look at a lot of really beautiful food online, and that inspires me a lot. Yeah. But I'd say for like art-wise, the Ghibli food is up there. Yeah. Okay. That is so good. Oh my gosh. This is like the best cake I've ever had.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, you got it there, folks.
Wow.
So I've made an angel cake because I asked Kesiah what her favourite cake is, and you said an angel cake. Is it because of the colours or the flavours? What?
I think everything about it I love. The colours are so fun. Yeah. And it's called an angel cake, which I think is so cute. When I was a kid, my mum used to always buy me angel cake as like a treat. The one that comes like the big like rectangular one, and she would put like a slice in my lunchbox, and I would always love it. I kind of love every kind of cake, but when I think about like what my all-time favourite is, I'd say angel cake. Yeah.
Nice. I was wondering, like, how have you been finding it to sort of carve out time for you to be creative and find time to do art? Because, you know, you've just graduated recently and you're trying to make a living working part-time in shops and things, as well as trying to establish yourself.
Yeah, it's really hard. I think It's definitely made me value my free time a lot more. When I was a student, obviously, it's hard to work and like earn a lot. So, and you're also like doing so many projects on a budget.
Yeah.
Now, like going into the real world and like having a job and having money that I can then feed back into like my creative stuff is so nice, because I feel like I value my materials a lot more.
Yeah.
And I really like, I'm conscious of what I want to invest in and what I want to try.
Yeah. What do you think those things might be?
Recently, I did my first market and I made stickers for it and I made prints, and it was like the first time I've actually invested money into that stuff. And like, I really loved how they came out, and I think I'd love to go more into like making little things. Like, I really want to make washi tape.
Yes.
Definitely more stickers and like sticker sheets, because I had made like individual stickers, but just fun little bits like that. That's the kind of stuff I'm really into, and I feel like being able to make it and like give it to other people is really exciting to me as well.
Do you think that working a stationery shop, because we used to work at the same stationery shop, do you think that that has inspired you anyhow?
Definitely. I've always loved stationery, but now like seeing a bit more of, like seeing so much of it all the time and starting to think about like how these things are made and the processes definitely inspires me to want to like explore that more.
Yeah.
And also you see so many cute things that it's like, I would love to have made that, and like how could my style fit into that kind of thing. I'm gonna try the jelly.
Oh yeah. Good.
It's so good. It's like marmalade kind of.
I thought that too. So they're like orange pâte de fruits, which I made a few days ago and coated in like citric acid and sugar, so they're all sour and sweet.
So nice.
How would you say that you're feeling about the future at the minute?
I feel quite good. I feel quite lucky that I managed to find so many opportunities after graduating.
Yeah.
Because I think when I first graduated, it was a bit terrifying.
Yeah.
I never did like a gap year or anything. I went straight from sixth form into uni. And so like as soon as I graduated, it kind of hit me that I've been in school since I was like 5, I guess even like preschool as well. I've like had that structure of education and the system of classes and like tutors, teachers. It was the first time that I just had none of that, and I felt really nervous about like nothing's really guaranteed in the real adult world, and it was just a lot of like applying for jobs and getting rejected from jobs. But bit by bit I found like small gigs and things, and then my internship, and it's made me feel a lot more hopeful. Yeah. It made me feel a lot more confident in myself, because I think that's definitely the biggest thing I struggled with, like in my own art, was just being confident enough to share it, and like thinking it's good, and like thinking people will want to hire me, and seeing like my hard work pay off has been really like validating and like made me a lot more confident in that like area. So I feel quite good about the future. I still feel unsure, but less in a like scary impending doom way, and more in like a I don't know where I'll end up or what I'll be doing, and that's okay, because as long as I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it, that's all that really matters.
That feels like a good place to be in. So, I mean, would you say that off the back of that, you have any advice for somebody trying to find their feet in the arts, maybe like a third year or someone that's graduated or anything?
I think definitely like really try to be confident in who you are, whether you're like a designer, artist, like who you are in that field and like what you want out of it. I think the biggest thing that held me back was like a lack of confidence and uncertainty when I was applying to things. You have to just tell people what you want and like be really sure of who you are, even if you're not really sure of who you are. You kind of have to fake that confidence, and then you'll realize like, oh, that really got me in that place. I think I'm somebody who's a bit indecisive sometimes, and like kind of struggles to just pick one direction, clearly, because I have so many different like mediums that I like to work in. But just like being headstrong and picking something and going with it will pay off more than keep trying to go in so many different directions. I think really playing to your strengths is good for going out into the like real world outside of uni, because there is a job for you out there. It's just, if you're trying to kind of be like, I'm like, if you try and fit in too much with what everybody else is doing, you're just going to get overlooked because you'll look exactly the same as them. But if you're really confident in like, this is my one niche that I really am into, you'll get rejected a lot, but then you'll find a place that is like perfect for you. So I think that's probably a bit of a long-winded advice, but what I would say.
I'd say that's some good advice. I mean, you said that you sort of had a bit of indecision at the end of uni and you sort of pivoted and then went back. Were there any other sort of challenges or hard decisions that you had to sort of take into account when thinking about the direction you're going in?
I'm trying to think. I wouldn't say hard decisions, but it was more just hard to keep my head up when you get rejections. Because I think with any job, a rejection is you're going to feel sad about. But when you're getting rejected for showing your work and your personality, and I think within creative careers, there's such a spectrum of stuff. It's not just like black and white as to like, I didn't get a job because I don't have this qualification. It's like, I didn't get this job because they hate my work. But it's not really like that. It's just that maybe you weren't the right fit for that opportunity, and just being able to like have that mindset of like, just move on. Like, they rejected me, but it doesn't matter, there'll be another opportunity. It's really hard, but you kind of just have to keep trooping through, and the right thing will find you. Because if you give up, you're not going to go anywhere. And
what would you say has kept you going when it's like that at times?
Well, some days I wouldn't have kept going, and I would have just like sulked and been like, I got 5 rejections and all this stuff. But even like when I found opportunities that I thought were like the most amazing thing, and I wrote like the best cover letter, and I was like, my portfolio fits this so well, and I'd get rejected from those, it would really be a bit crushing. But I'd know that I still believe in like what I want, and I don't want to change to fit something else. Because then whatever I'm trying to fit into is not going to be a job that I want. So, and also, just I think before I found a creative job, I got a part-time job at the stationery shop. That really helped me have something that was giving me income and giving me like some structure. Because I think outside of uni, you suddenly have no structure. And whilst having that, then I could focus my free time on like creative stuff, either for myself or freelance, or like going into internship.
When you work as well, like just after uni or when at uni, you kind of realise, everyone here has already kind of graduated and they're also working in this like shop or whatever, and it kind of just reminds you you're on the right path. It's just a different pace, and like everyone has their own timings for things to fall into place. Yeah,
definitely. And also, actually, my biggest advice, don't go on LinkedIn. Because I really hate this idea that creative people should fit into this very corporate, like, very fake world. Social media is already very fake. But LinkedIn is a whole other world. I just think that people really exaggerate things on there, and when you're looking for jobs and you're getting rejected, and then you suddenly see like everybody who you were in uni with is like, I'm so happy to announce this opportunity I've had. It's really like you start to think like, what's wrong about my work that everybody's getting these amazing opportunities. Obviously you're really happy for them, and like it is like you do have some hope, like, oh, they found something, I could find something, but it is just a very like, you don't know how people are getting these jobs, you don't know what kind of connections they have, and as somebody who had like no connections in design or art, it was just like a bit soul crushing going on LinkedIn and like feeling like I'm not doing enough, and feeling like I have to start making these posts where I'm talking in there's a weird language that everybody uses on LinkedIn. It feels very anti-arts and creative. It's very like job speak, and I think you don't need it. I think at the end of uni we were really like pushed to get on LinkedIn and do all these things, and I don't think that is the only way.
No.
I think play to how you work best.
Yes.
I've never been somebody who likes kind of making connections which aren't even like a real connection, and then kind of using people as stepping stones to get to the job I want, which I feel like the LinkedIn can be a bit sometimes. Like go out and meet people, and when you're at uni you have so many creative people just there. If you spend all your time on LinkedIn, you're gonna miss out on all these amazing people, and you're gonna really regret it.
Yeah.
And you know, like people might be a completely different style to you, but they might know somebody who has this perfect opportunity that they can pass on to you, but you don't really know that until you talk to people. And and even like now I have my jobs, but I'll see something that I think is amazing and I'll send it to my friends. Like it's just about, that's like an actual connection, that's not just like the LinkedIn thing. I'm very I don't really like LinkedIn.
I do feel like it just complicates everything, and like how meaningful your connections with other creative people, like how they are. So at this stage, what would you say is your dream or your ambition? How do you want people to feel when they interact with your art?
I don't really know what my dream is. I'm kind of enjoying how things are right now, but I think I would love, a lot of my friends have done exhibitions and stuff, and I've never really done that. I think one day I would love to like exhibit all my stuff all in one place and kind of have a cohesive theme. I've been like working on a lot of pieces about cats lately. I think my dream would be to have like an exhibition about cats. But I don't know. I don't really know how you go about that kind of thing. I just post stuff online and sometimes sell stuff, but it seems like quite a complicated world. But I think is like something I'd long term like to focus on, that kind of project. I don't know if that sounds so lame.
No, I think that makes sense. I think it's like nice to be able to just sort of let yourself experience and explore these different things, and selling or just posting your art and then like exhibiting it eventually. Like it's nice.
I think it would be fun, and I love going to exhibitions, so it would be so like cool to have my own one day, even though I feel like that's very bit of a self-indulgent thing.
No, I don't think so.
But I think it's just because I see my friends do it and it looks really fun. And it looks like, I don't know, if it would feel like a very momentous thing. And I work in so many different formats and mediums that I think it would be fun to see them all together in one place that's not just at my desk or something.
Is there anything that you want to tell us about your art, or anything that you have to say?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Little fun fact.
Fun fact. I think my fun fact, I got into 3D on the computer because in first year of uni, I didn't have all my clay and stuff with me.
Oh.
So I wanted a way that I could replicate the clay look without having to buy loads of clay, because I didn't have much money. So I found like online, people make clay on Blender, and then that's what got me into 3D. And then I think that's why my style looks very influenced by clay and claymation and stuff like that. And then only recently I've gone back to physical clay. Yeah, that's my fun fact.
Thank you very, very much for joining me for this tea party
Yes.
today.
Thank you. Thank you for the delicious cake.
Okay.
And for replicating all my little characters. It's so fun to see them in like a different form.
I'll attach where people can find your art and find you the code.
Thank you.